Hello. Have you read Mark chapter 11 in the Bible? It's really interesting. Jesus does some things, though, that seem kind of out of character. It starts off with they're on the Mount of Olives. They're about to enter Jerusalem. Jesus tells them to get a donkey so he can ride it into town. Upon entering into Jerusalem, he notices a fig tree. He sees that the leaves are luscious, and since he's hungry, he goes up to it. But upon inspection, he notices that there's no fruit on the tree. Jesus speaks to the tree. He says, "May no one eat fruit from you again." They then go into the temple. Jesus sees the money changers and people selling things, and he turns over the tables. He says that they're turning his father's house into a den of robbers. Later on, the disciples see the fig tree and they tell Jesus, "The tree that you've cursed has died." And Jesus says, "Yes, have faith. If you speak to a mountain and tell it to go in the sea and don't doubt, anything is possible if you have faith." And then they go into the temple. The chief priests, the elders, and the scribes question Jesus as to what authority he's doing all of this. It seems like a bunch of unrelated stories, but if we take a deeper look, we can see that they're all connected. I'll speak now about the fig tree, and if there's interest, I'll talk about the rest later. We see the fig tree, and then we talk about the temple and Jesus turning over the tables, and then we see that the fig tree has died. This is what scholars call a Markan sandwich. The biblical author Mark uses this writing technique often where he'll tell a story, but then he'll insert another story into that story. And this story that he's inserted is the key for you understanding the whole thing. They're all related. So the fig tree story, Jesus sees that the fig tree looks fruitful. The leaves look luscious. But once he gets to it and inspects it, he sees that there are no fruit. The Bible tells us in many places that we should judge someone by their fruits. So we should judge someone by the outcome that they're producing. And so the tree that looked like it was fruitful had no fruit. Jesus often talks about the Pharisees as looking good on the outside, like whitewashed tombs, but having nothing, no substance on the inside. Jesus went to the tree. He says, "No longer will people eat fruit from you." And then he went and disrupted the temple. So this was speaking of the temple, that it looked good on the outside, but it was producing no fruit. And Jesus was there to disrupt it.